welcome back to Life with Shakisha. It is your girl, and I'm excited to be back on another Wind Down Wednesday. You know I missed last week's video, and I'm gonna make sure that this video is gonna make up for last week. So if you want to see today's wine, all right, love. So before we get into today's video, again, I want to welcome back all of my subscribers. You know it's mad love here. And if this is your first time tuning in, make sure you do me a big favor and go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Click that subscribe button and that notification bell. That way you'll never miss any of my videos. All right, Sip fam, you already know what today is. It is Wind Down Wednesday. Yes. And again, I apologize for missing last week. I just wasn't in the mood. And you know, you got to follow how you feel. And I want to make sure that I'm always putting out content that you can feel my energy from. And if I know I'm not feeling good vibes, I know y'all ain't gonna feel good vibes. You feel me? So we're going to go ahead and jump right into the video. And I cannot wait to share this wine with you all. And if you already read the comments, you already know what wine it is. So let's go ahead and introduce today's wine. All right, so today's wine is a white wine. And I feel like I've been doing a lot of white wines here lately. Even though I have crossed over to the red side, I still like a good white wine. And a little fun fact, this was one of the first wines that I really enjoyed when I just started drinking wine before I became an enthusiast. Chenin Blanc and Riesling were my go-to white wines when I was living in Northern Virginia and I was trying to, you know, introduce myself to something new, and I really enjoyed it. And to be honest, I haven't had a Chenin Blanc in probably, I know it's been a good 10 years. So I thought today's video would be perfect to go ahead and reintroduce myself and introduce you all to this Vouvray Chenin Blanc. I don't know if you tried this before. If you have, make sure you drop me a comment below. But if this is your first time sipping, I hope you're sipping with me and you are getting all of the vibes. So we're going to go ahead and do what we normally do, is read the wine details. I do serve this chilled. I did try to take it out before so it can get some of that crisp coldness off of it, because if you are anything like me, you like to taste the flavors of the wine, and sometimes when the wine is too cold, you miss all of those good notes. So let's see what it says on the back. Again, this is Vouvray, and it is a French wine. So parlez-vous français? Un petito, not petito, but un petit français. So it says on the back of the bottle, it doesn't give you a lot of wine notes. So what I will do is pull up my phone. You know I will. So I can give y'all those wine notes. But today I want to try to taste it first and see if I can figure out what are the notes of the wine and whether it's super acidic or not, whether it's light, medium. But I am super interested in seeing what the ABV is on here. It is 12%. So that typically means that it's going to be a little more on the semi or sweet side. Now, I believe this is a semi-sweet because when I went to Total Wine and got it, I think it did say semi-sweet. But just a fact, if you're trying to figure out if the wine is sweet and it doesn't say it, typically anything 12% or under, which is the alcohol content, you're going to tend to find the wine to be a little more sweeter than not. So let's go ahead and open this. So I'm still trying to master opening the wine with this. I got a little trick from Wine Folly, so we're going to see if it works. So let's go ahead and open up this bottle together. All right, so I'm going to leave a picture somewhere over here just explaining all of the little details of this corkscrew. So this is probably, they had other ones before this, but this was most popular before the butterfly one. And you know, the one you twist and then you pull it up. That's what I call a butterfly corkscrew. So this one, it has a couple of different gadgets. You have the seal cutter here, and then you have the cork there, and then you have the lever that you use to pop it open. So you will use this to cut open the seal. So the trick that she showed was to go down the middle first. So we're going to go down the middle. I know y'all probably can't see, but we're going to go down the middle and slice it. And that wasn't a perfect slice, but you want to get it so it can get right here, because you want to cut the seal here. And if you have the electronic ones, they should come with a seal cutter. If not, you know, proceed with caution, but you do definitely want to take the seal off before you pop the cork. So typically what they do is they just kind of put the cutter here and just hold. And I'm gonna put my knee up, hopefully y'all can see. And I don't know, when I went to Total Wine, they said some, you know, to have the really good ones, you're gonna spend some money. And this came with like a little set that I got, so I don't know how good this is. So let's see. Oh, I got it. So we have cut the seal off. So now we're going to go ahead and pop that back, because we don't want to cut ourselves, and we want to pull out the corkscrew. And the other tip that she said is you want to kind of go in on an angle, because I've been going straight down, so I think that's probably why my corkscrew has been going through the side of the wine bottle. So she said go in with the side, and you want to use this little point here to go in the side with and just push it in. Then you want to just start twisting, and it's actually fairly easy to twist. Oh my gosh, you guys, I think I got it. I think I got it. I think I got it. Oh yes. And so she started off with the bottom piece, and you want to kind of go like, bring your corkscrew like this. And because I think I've twisted it to all the way down, I'm going to start with the second one. And I guess you can kind of gauge which part you want to use depending on how far you have put the screw inside of the cork. So you want to have it flush to the bottle. You see this little part? And then you just want to pull up. Okay, I think this was easy because this is not an actual cork. This is more of a plastic cork. But nevertheless, I still did it. I'm going to congratulate myself for doing it. And you know, and it's funny because I put so much pressure on myself to get it right. And I've been to a couple of restaurants and they be struggling too. So I just did a good job. Girl, you did a good job. Girl, you did a good job. And on the open, on this, whatever kind of cork it is, it smells so good. So let's go ahead and pour. So I'm going to pour in one of my favorite wine glasses. I do want to get some new ones, but that is not in the budget. I'm going to treat myself to some new wine glasses probably for Christmas because I have my eye on some. Didn't do a good job washing this. My dishwasher be suspect sometimes. But we're going to pour. I'm a side pourer. And I think it's a good idea to pour your wine from the side, just because when it's time to pour like your sparklings and your champagnes, when you pour from the side, it eliminates some of that excess fuzz or film. You know, when you pour champagne, you get all of this foam and a little bit of champagne. It's because you're pouring straight down. I actually got that tip from a bartender. That's how they pour beer too. What do they call it? The head or the top. So that keeps, you know, so pouring from the side just keeps you in the habit of always pouring to the side. So when you get those sparklies and the champagne, you're not pouring it directly in the cup and having nothing but a bunch of fuzz or foam, whatever it's called. So anyway, so we're going to go ahead and open up the wine by doing our swirl. And my swirl is a little janky today. But as you can see, the tiers of the glass or the legs went down super fast. So that's an indicator, one, that the alcohol content is low, and two, it's probably going to be, well, not necessarily on the sweeter side, but because it is a low alcohol volume, you are tending to have more of a semi or a sweet type of wine. So we've opened it up a little bit, and I'm gonna take my time and swirl. I always got to do my hand like this. I don't know why. That's just something that I do. It smells amazing. It really does. So let's see what it is on the nose. So we're going to smell. I'm definitely smelling like maybe a pear. Let's see. Maybe stone fruit, like an apricot, maybe. But it definitely has a light smell. It doesn't smell really strong. It doesn't smell overly acidic. It doesn't smell jammy. So now we're going to go ahead and sip it so we can see what we're really tasting. Y'all, this is delicious. I feel like I say that all the time, but I'm serious. This is delicious. Let me take another sip because I didn't even oh, I'm getting, I almost feel like it might have some type of it's got to be a pear. I'm getting pear on the tongue, getting pear on my palate, y'all. Let's see. Definitely getting pear. At the back of the palate, I'm feeling like a little nuttiness. Let's see. Y'all, this is good. It has a really good sweetness to it. I would almost say it's on the fence of sweet and semi. Like, and for me, semi is very smooth. It's tolerable for your non-sweet wine drinkers, but for your sweet wine drinkers that are looking for something to transition into less sweetness, I think that this is a happy medium. And again, most people that like dry or bolder wines, you can either tolerate something that's semi-sweet or you can't. And if you can tolerate something that is semi-sweet, this is a great white wine to go to. And it almost has like a little spiciness to it. Like I want to say nutmeg almost. That's why I'm like, but I'm not sure it's nutmeg, but I am getting some nice spices. So let's take another sip because this is delicious. I mean, this would be good with some shrimp, like a blackened chicken, even a salmon, grilled foods, definitely grilled. I'm getting grilled. And real talk, whatever fruit this is, you could put that on the grill with a little bit of cinnamon on top of it. You know how they be grilling the fruit with a little piece of ice cream on the side? Yes, this is good. And some cheese, like a nice creamy cheese, almost like a, what kind of cheese would I eat with this? Or drink with this? Eat, drink, eat, drink, eat. Y'all know what I mean. But this is delicious. It is yummy. This is good. I need to look and see what the wine details are on this. Let's see. So again, I got it from Total Wine, in which 90% of my wine I get from Total Wine. If I don't get it from Total Wine, then I'm getting it from the grocery store. If I'm not getting it from the grocery store, I'm getting it from Cooper's Hawk. And if I'm not getting it from Cooper's Hawk, I'm getting it from Trader Joe's. But 9 times out of 10, Total Wine. That's why I go by Black Girls in Total Wine, because I'm always there. Plus, they do free tastings on Saturdays and Sundays. So first Fridays and Saturdays. So you can't miss going to Total Wine. And so this Vouvray, it does have different types of Chenin Blanc. Let me see which one that I have. Let's see. I have, let's see. Okay, this is not the right one. So let me pull up the right one. And I'm going to also scroll the actual wine details and all of that stuff on the side so you can see it yourself. But let me go ahead and pull up the right bottle, because let me see if you can see. As you can see on the Total Wine website, they have a lot of different types of Vouvray Chenin Blanc. So I want to make sure I'm showing you the right one. All right, so this is the Bougrier V Vouvray Chenin Blanc. And this one is the Famille Bougrier or Bougrier. Don't get it. Look, I took French back in middle school in 9th and 10th grade year. I just know the basics. So anyway, so it is it does come from France, and it is a white wine, and the varietal, which is the grape, is a Chenin Blanc grape. And I'll also leave a photograph of the grape so you can get an idea of what it looks like. And it's got peach and pear in it, and it's a medium body. But I don't know, I would say light. Maybe light to medium. But this says that it is rich flavors of cream and hazelnut. So that nuttiness that I was thinking might have been nutmeg is the hazelnut. And it says that it has a sweetness that is balanced by acidity. So like I was saying, it wasn't overly acidic. Definitely balanced, as they said. And they said it's excellent with fontina cheeses and fruit. Did not say cheese, and take some of that fruit and sear it on the grill with a little bit of side of ice cream. Yes, this is delicious. And I feel like I've tried this before. I don't even know if I maybe did a video on this before. When I went to Total Wine, you know, they act like they know me. One of the wine managers there, Mark, he was like, "You had this before and you said you loved it." I couldn't remember having it before. So I was just like, well, let me get it again just to see. And hey, maybe he does know the wines that I have bought in Total Wine. But I would definitely recommend this. Again, I'm not a grade person, so I can't tell you, you know, 4 out of 5 or 9 out of 10. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to tell you how it makes me feel and what I like about it. I like that it is definitely a standalone sipper. And what do I mean by standalone? You can just drink it solo dolo. You don't need to pair it with anything. You don't need to have an occasion to drink it. Just, you know, just chilling in your office, watching a YouTube video by moi, and just sipping on the wine. But I do truly believe, and we eat shrimp and chicken so much here, but I feel like I want to get some shrimp so I can pair it. But then I feel like I want to get some cheese, because I can just taste like a creamy cheese and some strawberries and even like the peach and the pear. Like, I'm super excited about this Chenin Blanc. Oh my gosh. Like, why did I stop drinking it? Why did I stop adding it to my wine collection? Like, this will definitely be a rebuy and a staple in my wine fridge. And I just did a video recently, or reel showing what's in my wine fridge. But I think what I want to start doing now is just getting those staple pieces that are my go-to reds and whites and having them in my wine fridge. Because, you know, running back and forth to the store once you're done with the bottle is like, dang, now you gotta wait. Like, I want to be able to have my go-tos on reserve. And maybe one day I'll do a what's in my wine fridge video. And my wine fridge is real small, so it ain't like it's gonna be epic or nothing. But it will show you some of my favorite wines. Also, what I do plan on doing is maybe to do like an end of the year review of all of my favorites. And if you all have some favorites that you have tried because of my recommendations on this channel, drop those wine brands or varietals in the comments box, because I would love to know, you know, what type of value you're getting from this, you know, these type of videos. If you're trying things that you never thought that you would try, let me know in the comments. I would definitely be excited to hear those things. But you know, while I'm sitting here chatting with you guys, I am going to finish drinking this amazing Chenin Blanc. When I say it's amazing, it's amazing. But again, if you're coming in on the video on the end part, it's a semi-sweet, so it does have a level of sweetness to it, but it's not a Moscato sweet. I feel like it is a great transition wine for our sweet wine drinkers that want to get away from just always getting Moscatos and want to start growing their wine palette and, you know, getting into new varietals. This one right here is for you. Put this on your list. If you are a strictly sweet wine drinker, aka Moscato drinker, try this wine by Vouvray. This is a Chenin Blanc. Now you want to make sure you get the right one, so I will link the one that I am sipping on today in the products mentioned section of this video. That way when you get it, you won't get the wrong one and you be like, I don't know what Keisha was talking about. This ain't sweet, or this is too sweet. Whatever the case may be, I want to make sure y'all get the right one, so make sure y'all click the link. Also, I'm just saying, this wine is good. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. I hope y'all enjoyed today's wine pick. If you're sipping along with me as you're watching this, let me know in the comments what you think. Do you agree with the vibes that I'm feeling from this, or do you feel something different? Because I love to be able to interact with you all in the comments. I try to make sure that I check them at least twice a week so I won't miss anything. So drop me a comment below. And as well, if you're not sipping along with me, let me know in the comments if you're gonna go pick it up. Also, Total Wine does deliver. So if you don't have a Total Wine in your area, check to see if they deliver in your state and click that link. That way you can pick it up. This is not sponsored by Total Wine. However, I've been trying to drop some little nuggets like, come for your girl. I'm just saying. I love a good wine. And if, you know, Total Wine, if you're watching, holla at your girl. But yeah, and also make sure you sign up and get an account, because in certain states, and I learned this when I went to go visit my girls in Texas, they don't honor no coupons or nothing. I was just like, oh, I was excited. I had coupons. We was going to load up. And I said, oh, we don't use coupons. I was like, okay. So depending on your state, if you go ahead and register on the Total Wine app, there is an app, and I'll leave a little V-roll to the side of the app and what it looks like. You can get daily discounts, anywhere from getting a discount for free shipping from their Wine Direct Club, for, you know, getting $20 off a bottle of French wine, getting 15% off of 6 bottles, you name it, there's a savings. And if you're anything like me and you don't want to forego getting the things that you love, but you want to try to save your money as well, downloading that app and using it, you can use it in store or online to get those discounts. Okay, so now that I done gave you a little bit of tea and I gave you the plug, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. But before I go, if you have enjoyed today's video, make sure you go ahead and give it a big old thumbs up. Also click that subscribe button and that notification bell so you never miss any of my videos. And you guys, while you're pouring this glass of Chenin Blanc, remember that you are going to have an experience in your glass. So until next time, Sip Fam, peace.